Okay, hi everyone. Today is Tuesday, March 31st, and we're going to do our video for our reading. Okay, and we're also going to work on our journal prompts for today. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is share the screen with you guys. So this way we can get to our book, which is over here. All right, give me just a second to make this full screen. All right, and so today we're going to read about the boy who cried wolf. Okay, and remember, our focus on this story today is going to be about the characters. Okay, all right. The Boy Who Cried Wolf, an Aesop's fable, retold by Anthony Curran, illustrated by Jeff Ebeler. Okay, here we go. One day, a boy was watching over his sheep. He was very bored. He wanted to play a trick. Oh, help! Wolf! Cried the boy. Actually, okay. Hello, everyone. So today is Wednesday, April 1st, also known as April Fool's Day. Now, I don't have any tricks to play on you guys, but I do have a special story that I want us to read together today. Okay, I am going to share my screen so that we can pull up the story. All right, so give me just a second. And this story is going to be The Boy Who Cried Wolf. I think that that's a perfect story for today, April Fools. Okay. Now, today's focus on the story is going to be a little bit different. All right. Today, we want to focus on the setting. Where does this story take place and how do we describe it? Okay. So, The Boy Who Cried Wolf. Let's go. All right. An Aesop's Fable, retold by Anthony Curran and illustrated by Jeff Ebeler. One day, a boy was watching over his sheep. He was very bored and he wanted to play a trick. Help! Wolf! Cried the boy. The people of the town ran to help. There was no wolf. The boy laughed. Look at him laughing over there. While we look at the boy laughing, look at the sheep's face. How does he look right now? Is he laughing? Let's look at who is this? The baker in the background? He doesn't seem to be laughing. And these townspeople, they just kind of seem kind of concerned, right? All right, let's move on. The next week, he did it again. Help! Wolf! Cried the boy. Again, the people of the town ran to help. And again, there was no wolf. Again, the boy laughed. So he thought this was pretty funny. What do you guys think? Do you think this is pretty funny? Then a wolf really did come for the sheep. Uh-oh, look at the boy's face. Is he laughing now? Does he find this funny? Help! Wolf! Cried the boy. Now let's pause. Do we think the people are going to come and help him? What do you think? I don't know. Let's find out. No one came to help. So there's the boy. See him way up here. And he's screaming, help, there's a wolf. And what's everybody else doing? They're like, oh, we're going to keep going on with our business, right? The wolf chased all the boy's sheep away. Uh-oh. And the boy learned a lesson. People don't believe liars, even when they tell the truth. Wow. So that was a pretty good story for today, right? And I like the moral in that. But part of our focus is going to be on the setting, right? So let's think about this when we look at this. I'm going to close this screen out, okay? So I can open up our whiteboard. There's Miss Pikes for just a moment. And now I'm going to open up our whiteboard so that we can write. So just like yesterday, right, we had our simple piece of paper, and I want us to start off with just our first sentence, right? Anybody remember what that sentence was? It was I read a story called, and what was our story called today? The Boy Who Cried Wolf. Okay. Oh, not wold, wolf. Silly Miss Pikes. Okay. So that should be our very first sentence that you can easily write down. Then let's get our lines, right? Because remember, we're going to fold our paper so that we have 4 sections. Now, I'm doing it on the computer, so I can draw the lines really quickly, but I want you guys to fold it into the 4 sections, okay? So the first part of our story is, first part of our section is, I read a story called The Boy Who Cried Wolf. Now, who remembers what goes in our next box? We write whether we liked the book or not. So I'm going to start with our first sentence, if we liked the book. I liked this book because, and then you're going to tell me why, right? Why did you like this book? And again, is it okay if you didn't like the book? Absolutely, right? But we have to write a sentence about it. I did not like this book. And then we're going to write the word because, right? And you tell me why. So for the past couple of days, we've done our characters in these bottom boxes. But on these days, we're going to write about the setting, okay? So what I would like is over here, you can write the word setting, okay? Now underneath, how would we describe the setting in The Boy Who Cried Wolf? Is it a big city with lots of tall buildings? No, it's not, right? So what are some words we could use to describe? Because it's not a big city. Could we say that this is a country setting? Maybe. Maybe you want to say it looks like a farm. That works too, okay? What's another word? This is a big one, okay, that some of you may know and some of you might not. Could we say that this was a rural setting? Okay. A rural setting means that it's not a big city. Once we've kind of talked about where the setting is, okay, these are just some ideas. Let me move these words up here because these are just some of our ideas. Then we can actually write a sentence. The setting is on a farm, right? I think that's a great sentence. So, how would we describe the setting? How would we describe the farm? Were there hills? I remember seeing green hills, right? There were green hills. What else was there on the hills? What do we remember? There were, what about sheep? There were lots of sheep. There were lots of sheep. Okay. So the key things here when we're writing about our setting is we're describing it, right? So we said this is like a country area, it's a farming area, or it's a rural area, right? Then we wrote a couple of sentences. The setting is on a farm. There were green hills. There were lots of sheep, okay? And then in this very last box over here, I want you to draw a picture. I want to see a picture of whatever sentences you wrote over here, okay? And you put that in there, and then you snap a picture of it and upload it to Dojo or send it to Miss Pikes. Here's my email. Your mom and dad can just email it right to me, okay? Let me put it down here. epikes at berkeley87.org. Okay. I really want to see what you guys are doing. All right. All right. So that's our reading portion for today. So again, you can do this with a book that you have at home. You can do this with a book off of Epic. okay? And then I want to see the setting set up this way. I want to see the 4 pieces of paper. Now, the next thing we're going to do quickly is our journal for today, okay? So let's clear all of this out. Let's erase everything. Let's clear everything. Clear all. All right. So then for our journal today, okay, it's just going to start off. Today is Wednesday, April 1st, 2020, right? Now, for this one, let's look at this, right? Today is Wednesday, April 1st, 2020, okay? What I want you to do, I'm going to see if I can trick you or not, okay? I have another sentence that I'm going to write, but there's going to be a couple of errors in it. I want to see if you can rewrite it and write it the correct way, okay? Today is April Fool's Day. Huh? Ha ha. Right? So that's my next sentence, but I can see that I have 1, 2, 3 errors in this sentence. Actually, no, I don't. I have 2 errors in this sentence. Okay. Yeah, no, I have 3 errors. I had to go back and double check. I want to see if you can find those 3 errors for me in this sentence and rewrite them. Then the next part of your journal will be adding from your menu, right? So you have a writing prompt today um, from the first grade menu. And I believe today you're still talking about animals. So you can continue to add that writing prompt right at the bottom of this journal, okay? All right, boys and girls, I really want to see what you're writing. Today, Miss Pikes was kind of this week, I've been dressed up. Next week, there's going to be a new costume. I think it's going to be a bunny rabbit, but I'm not sure. All right, let me see how we can clear this. I'm going to stop the share. There we go. And that is all for today. I miss you guys. Keep reading, keep writing. We'll see you soon. Okay, bye.